What's going on, guys? It's Jake. I know it's been a long time since we've made some videos on this here YouTube channel. We're gonna change that today. Hopefully we'll be making some more in the future. Not really sure where things are gonna go. We have some vision of some cool things to do with the channel, but at the same time life is busy. I'm a medical resident, so life is typically busy enough on its own, but we're right now in the middle of the coronavirus epidemic, so things are a little bit nutty. But you know, praying for all you guys out there if anyone's affected by it. Want you guys to come along with me today. We're gonna take some time to just get away, get out in nature, self-quarantine a little bit, and hopefully take you on a little bit of adventure, show you some fishing, and I hope you enjoy it. We'll see you out there. Alright, so idling out of the canal this morning. Don't have the GoPro, just an iPhone. Bright full moon, wind is howling. Seems like a great time to make a YouTube video, no? Let's do it. No, just kidding. It's beautiful out here. I mean, it is windy, it is a full moon, but you can kind of see the sun hitting the clouds behind us as it starts to come up. We're gonna make a great day out of it, so. Let's get out on the flats. I think the first thing we're gonna try to do is catch some trout on the flats. This is something that you can do no matter what you're fishing out of, or if you're not fishing out of anything, you can wade on the flats and do this. Trout fishing is one of those types of fishing that you can do with just an artificial, use a jig head with a, you know, a fluke tail or a paddle tail, soft plastic, and you can catch them anywhere in Tampa Bay, almost anywhere that there's flats. So let's do a little of that type of fishing first. Kind of show you some easy ways to catch trout, and then we'll just see where the day takes us from there. So we'll see you on the flats. I'm going to start by throwing a topwater. Typically, topwaters on the flats are most effective for trout in low light conditions. So kind of that first hour of the day or last hour of the day time. So the sun's peeking up a little bit now. They may not come up all the way for a topwater. I think we can still get some strikes. There we go. There's Trouty. This is not one of the bigger ones. We'll take it. Desired species, yes. Desired size, absolutely not. That's a better trout right there. So there's a little bit better fish. Still not as big as I was anticipating there, but he's probably 15. He'll probably keep. If they were legal, but obviously we're gonna get this guy back in the water because they're not legal right now, and catch maybe one that's about 5 inches longer, hopefully. So I'm pulling this topwater across this now. I don't know if you can see it in the shot, but a trout was coming up to hit it, and an osprey came down and grabbed the trout like 6 feet behind my lure. So here I am drawing a trout in, and Mr. Osprey comes in and says, "Thank you," and takes the trout. I don't appreciate it. There we go, there's a trout. That's not a big trout, but we'll see if we can get him hooked without too much damage. Get him back. Oh yeah, these are actually gonna fall out on him. Just kind of pinch the barbs down so it doesn't do too much damage with these fish, but another pretty trout. Oh, he got it. That's a good trout there. Oh, never mind. It ain't that big. Getting excited thinking it's a big one. It's a big hit. Then he turned sideways. Not a big fish. bird trying to eat this trout again. Another kind of right on the border, 15-incher-ish. See if we can take care of him here. Come on, buddy, chill out for me. Oh yeah, that hook's gonna fall out. Beautiful. All right, not a big one. That was actually probably about 12 inches. They're so pretty, man. Gotta love it when they hit the surface like that. Still hitting topwater. About an hour after sunrise, so got some good cloud cover and they're just crushing topwater. So we're just floating across the flat in about 2 to 4 feet of water and casting with the wind and getting popping the surface every now and then. So we'll keep it up. Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good trout right there. Oh man, this is a stud. I hope this fish stays on. Daggone, it's a good trout. Oh, stay on, bud. Stay on. That was the one we came out here for. He's about 24 inches. And I was trying to get him to the net, but I lifted my rod tip in the air to do it. And when he spun his head around, he just kicked the hook out. So I wish I had to show you right now. 25-inch trout, just imagine it. Next time. We're gonna kind of switch gears now. We have live bait and maybe go catch some redfish and snook. So we'll add some of that on, right? See you over there. All right, so we went back by the house. Got a little breakfast smoothie whipped up. We got our trusty Lucky banana. And we're gonna get back out there and see if we can catch some snook and redfish and complete the Inshore Slam here. Had some fun with the trout this morning on top, and now we're gonna use live bait and get some snook and reds. Maybe, hopefully. See you over there. All right, so I'm out here on Weeden Island, and I'm doubled up on redfish at the moment. I got 2 reds. I'm out here fishing by myself, and I had 2 cut baits out, and both of them hooked reds. So I'm gonna see how I can best manage this. One's the smaller one, I think. See if I can get him in quicker. Make sure the line's up, girl. Oh, that one's. I'll leave that one for later. I'll worry about that one later. This one's way bigger. I had just kind of pulled up here in Weeden Island and set up shop and threw out some chunk baits because I knew there's reds around. Figured if I threw out some chunks it would attract the ones around here. And then I just threw out 2 cut pieces and I was about to chum and try to catch some snook or reds on live bait. And both these rods went off at the same time. And this one is definitely the bigger fish, so I'm gonna try to get this one in the boat first. Pretty redfish. Probably upper end of slot. Come on over here, girl. Let's see if I can get this sucker in the net. Get her up here for you. Oh yeah. And that's why we made the run up here to Weeden Island. So I know you were hopefully with us this morning catching trout, topwater fishing, and we found some bait. So we decided to head up to Weeden Island and see if we can find some redfish and snook up here and complete the Inshore Slam. I'd say this is a good start to that endeavor. Beautiful redfish. We're gonna get her back in the water quick, but I'm gonna throw on the tape real quick, see how long she is. 28 inches. So she's just over legal tournament size. But man, she's pretty. I love that. On a cut piece of greenback, crushed it. Awesome. Let me get her back in the water. I think my other one came off. He was much smaller anyways. There you go, girl. There you go. There she goes. Awesome. Gotta love that. All right, we got that nice red, so I'm gonna see, I threw a live greenback on, and I'm gonna throw it up here where I've been seeing some snook hit a little bit closer to the mangroves. We're about 60, 70 yards off the mangroves, but kind of between us and there, I've been seeing some snook hit. So let's see if I can get a live greenback on them and see if we can't get a snook. Inshore Slam here. That was a big snook, in case you didn't guess, from the trout and the redfish that we'd already caught. Oh man, that was a monster. What happened? Hook just popped out. Not even that bad for age on the line. Man, he's probably 30 incher. Just jumped and spit it. What can you do? Get it back out there. We'll get him. We'll get a snook. Alright, so he's not the big one we had on before, but we got another snook. So I'll see if I can get this one to the boat. I've lost 3 now, so I'm looking to get this one to the boat. It ain't bad. Alright, not a monster snook, but he completes the Inshore Slam for us, so he's a meaningful one. This one was hooked really well. He wasn't coming out. Pop this hook out. There we go. Not a monster, but we got the trout this morning, got that really nice redfish, and now snook. So it's only 10 o'clock, and we've already got our Inshore Slam. So hopefully we can keep catching some of these snook and reds, and then get in for lunch. All right, so we caught that little snook, and now I'm hooked up with a stud. So we're gonna see if we can get this on the boat. I think I got 20-pound test on this rod, and he's got a big old mouth. Probably chasing through this leader, but we're gonna see what we can do. This is probably 30-inch snook, or close to it, and he's away from the mangroves. That's not our big challenge now. Our big challenge is the chafe on the line on this 20-pound test. So we'll see what we can do. All right. So we got him. He's a beauty. Let me just make sure. Well, the hook was right in the corner of the mouth. This snook picked up a piece of cut bait. It was cut greenback, and it had been sitting there for 30 minutes for redfish. And this bad boy picked it up. Oh, and he's a beauty. That's a nice one right there. On cut bait. Never would have guessed it. I always catch snook on live bait. He's been caught before too. He's got some sores on his mouth. Tape him real quick and get him back in the water. 29.5 inches. Let's take care of her and get her back in the water. Get her swimming again. Not a bad slam between this snook, that nice red, and then the trout this morning. Awesome. Let's get her in the water. She kicked off great, pretty great slam. Man, I had that like 24, 25-inch trout on this morning. If I'd have landed that, that'd been a pretty amazing slam between, you know, a plus size trout, 28-inch red, and then a 30-inch, 29.5-inch snook. So awesome morning, about 10:30. I mean, the bite's so good. We'll see if we can catch a few more snook and reds before we head back for lunch, but thanks for coming out with us. A little quarantine break, catching an Inshore Slam. Well guys, unfortunately my battery's almost dead, and I'm not bougie. I'm filming videos on my iPhone. Don't have the GoPro. Pat has his up in Carrollwood. Ben just up and moved away to Maryland. What a jerk. Took his GoPro with him. So selfish. Just kidding. But yeah, I'm almost out of battery here, so it was a great morning. Thanks for coming along with me. Caught some snook, redfish here in Weeden Island on cut bait and live bait, and then this morning kind of talked through best ways to catch trout on topwater and on jigs. So a lot of things that hopefully you can put in to practice. You know, the gear that I was using today was mostly 20-pound braid with 20-pound fluorocarbon leader and 2.0 circle hooks when I was fishing the live and cut bait. And then I was just using Zara spooks or really any topwater plugs that you can get to work for the trout this morning. So good luck out there, have fun. Hopefully we'll see you on the water soon. Peace. All right, one more quick thing if this camera lasts. I caught a little better trout here at Wheaton, so we gotta document the best slam we got. So this one's probably 17, 18, probably 18 or 19 inch trout. So that's a good slam all off Wheaton Island. Obviously we caught the ones at Coquita Flat and Topwater this morning, but just in a couple hours here at Wheaton, we've crushed the snook and redfish and trout as well. So thanks for joining us. See if I have enough battery life for one more video clip, because I've got a few more, but I think I just hooked up with a massive red. He just came and hit one of my big greenbacks on the surface, and let's see if I can get it on video before the phone dies. Oh, he's a stud. He's aggressive. My bait was on the surface and I saw his head come out of the water and just crush it. And keep him away from the trolling motor here. Oh man, he's a bull. +30 inches for sure. He ain't happy about it either. Come on, come out. Man, this net's not really big enough for this fish. He's hooked perfectly in the corner of the mouth. Saw him come up on the surface and destroy that greenback. Alright, let's see if I can get this girl. Oh, look at that beast. Oh, I got one of my flat lines is going off. That is a beast of a redfish. Monster. Let's get a tape on it. 32 inch beast. You gotta love that. Single spot on both sides. Yep. Just a beautiful, beautiful redfish. Oh man, I love it. What a good day in Wheaton Island. Got some big snook, big redfish. I'm gonna see what's on this flat line, and it's probably gonna be the last shot with that video as it's dying. So we'll see you guys later.